So I thought it'd be a really good idea to do the 7 deadly sins of beauty tag. This tag has been going completely viral here on YouTube the last couple weeks, and I feel like tags are just a really good way to get to know the people that you enjoy watching every day, because you kind of get to see a more personal side and just learn things that you normally wouldn't know about the person. And pretty much with my channel, I've been doing product reviews and makeup tutorials, so I think that this tag is just a really cool way to switch things up and give you guys something different. So what this tag is about is it uses the 7 different deadly sins and asks you questions that relate to beauty. So the first question is about greed, and it's what is your most inexpensive beauty product and what is your most expensive? So for this one, I had such a hard time trying to think of what I would say for most inexpensive, because I am just such a drugstore junkie. I love going to the drugstore, trying different products, because you can get so much more for your money, and there are just so many quality products that you can find now in the drugstore. So for this, I chose the NYX Jumbo Pencils. This is what they look like here. I have 3 to show you just because they are the top 3 shades that I use the most. So the first one is Oyster, and this is like a really light shimmery purple color. The next one is Milk, and this is a really opaque white color. This is perfect using for any kind of eyeshadow that you want to use. And the last one is Strawberry Milk. This is a nice, really light pink shimmery color. I love these so much because you can use them before you apply your eyeshadow, and they just help make your eyeshadow pop more and just stay longer throughout the day. As for most expensive, I have to say it would be my Naked palettes. I have the Naked 1 and Naked 2. I got these at Sephora. They are around $50–$60, I believe, and at first I was like, okay, there's no way that I'm going to spend $60 on a makeup palette, but it really has been worth it because I've been using these palettes and switching it up day to day. They're just super convenient. They have every color that you need. You can do so many different looks with them. The next question is about wrath, and it's what beauty products do you have a love-hate relationship with? What has been hardest to find? So you guys are probably going to think I'm super weird for saying this, but I have a love-hate relationship with Crest White Strips. I love these because they do such a good job at whitening your teeth, and you only have to do it like, I don't know, every 8 months or whatever, but my problem with these is that they give you such bad sensitivity. I try to skip days in between whitening and I try to take Tylenol and stuff, but I just hate how sore that they make your teeth. And another thing I have a love-hate relationship with has to be pigments. So I love these Lee's Watche pigments. I have them in a bunch of different colors, and what I love about pigments so much is that you get a really different finish than you would with a pressed eyeshadow. It's just more metallic looking and more shimmery, but my problem with using pigments is that they're just super annoying to apply. You know, they're really messy and they can go everywhere, and they just take a little bit more time to apply to your eyelid. As for things that have been really hard for me to find, it would definitely be the Naked palettes. Probably most unoriginal answer ever for this tag. I had to be on the waiting list for the Naked 2 just because it was so hard for me to get my hands on the first Naked palette. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to wait that long again. You know, I want to get my hands on it and try it out. So I was on the waiting list before Christmas for this. It took a couple of months to get it. And the first one took even longer. I think it took me like 6 months to finally get my hands on it because it was constantly sold out at Sephora. I mean, it's for a good reason too. They are a really good makeup palette, but it was such a process trying to get my hands on those palettes. Next question is about Gluttony, and it's what are your most delicious beauty products? So I really wish that I could show you one of the products for this. I know it's super annoying, but gotta be the Blistex Raspberry Lemonade. It smells so freaking good. It smells identical to lemonade, but it's got like a hint of a raspberry smell to it. So it smells really good, but honestly, it also tastes really good as well. So if you lick your lips, you're just gonna be like, like it tastes so good. And I'm actually really sad that I lost it because it's such a good lip chap and it smells good, tastes good, just can't go wrong with it. But I actually wanted to show you a product that is delicious. So I have the Classic Fudge Cake Body Wash. This is by Philosophy, and I got it at Sephora. And as you can see, I have barely used it, and that's just because it smells so good that I feel like, oh no, like I don't want to waste it because it is kind of pricey. But it smells identical to fudge. it smells like a freshly baked fudge cake. So definitely check that out if you kind of want to spend a little bit more money on a really delicious smelling body wash. Next question is kind of regarding Sloth, and it's what beauty products do you neglect due to laziness? So this one was really easy for me to answer. It's definitely concealer, hands down, because in the morning I just like to get out the door and just take as little time as possible getting ready because I just love sleeping in. So what I do usually is I just take my foundation and I just apply it all over my face, under my eyes, and my blemishes. But recently I've been hearing really good things about the Maybelline Age Rewind Dark Circle Concealer. So I picked it up and I've been trying it out, and I find that taking a couple more seconds to apply concealer just really helps brighten up your face and make you look less tired. The next question is about pride, and it's what beauty product gives you more confidence? So for this, I have to say it's definitely mascara. I have kind of smaller eyes, so I like to use a mascara that really gives me a voluminous fake looking effect because it just really helps make you look more awake and like you have bigger eyes. So my favorite mascara right now is the L'Oreal Voluminous False Fiber Mascara. This is what it looks like here. It looks just like the Millions Lashes. And I actually did a review on this recently, so definitely check that out, but it's a really, really good drugstore mascara. The next question is about lust, and it's what attributes do you find most attractive in the opposite sex? So when I first read this, I was like, what does this have to do with beauty? But I guess it's just kind of asking about the physical appearance of the opposite sex. So things that I like are when a guy is really tall and kind of has broad shoulders. I like a deep voice, but I think my favorite thing has to be a really nice smile and nice teeth. I also like when a guy has nice lips as well. Last question for this tag is about envy, and it's what item would you most like to receive as a gift? So pretty much any beauty item I would be happy to receive as a gift, but I think my favorite to receive would be eyeshadow palettes, just because once you start to build up your makeup collection, you don't really want to go out and just buy similar shades that you already have. So when you get a makeup palette as a gift, it's really cool because you get to try out different brands and you get to experiment with different colors. So that's all the questions for this tag. I tag all of you guys to do it as well. Leave it as a video response below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.